Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to day 17 of my 31 days of Halloween countdown. Today I'm doing something a little bit different with the t-shirts. As you can see, I have this one on display right here. I'm going to show you 3 t-shirts actually that are all ones that I just sort of picked up or was gifted from just random stores. I'm sure they're either bootlegs or something that's unlicensed in most cases. This first one here, I believe, is licensed. This one does have a Halloween logo on it, but this is the Serial Killer. Michael Myers dominating his cereal. So I've seen this shirt in a few different variations, actually. My buddy Boogeyman Ben actually has a copy of this t-shirt, and I think his looks a little bit different. But same basic concept. I got this for Christmas a few years back from my brother, actually. So it's a fun little shirt. I really like it. But anyway, it is one that doesn't have, you know, a major t-shirt company behind it that I'm aware of. I'm not sure where he got it, if it's a Hot Topic thing maybe, or Spencer. But anyway, very cool shirt. All right, so for the next one I'm going to show you, Rob Zombie's Halloween. Probably didn't think I had a copy of this, did you? I have a Halloween 5 poster on my wall as well, which I would think is actually worse than this movie. I don't hate this movie, but not my kind of Halloween movie with all the explaining and whatnot with his background and stuff and how he talks. It took away all that wonderful scariness that made the '78 film so great. But on its own, it is a pretty good movie. Like for a Rob Zombie movie, it's definitely good. I think it would have done way better if they just didn't call it Halloween or him Michael Myers. Maybe he's just got a different name. Change the story a teeny bit, it still would have been pretty good. Probably one of his better films. But because they followed the same theme as the '78 movie and used a lot of the same score, I think they were just setting themselves up for disaster. So this one gets a lot of hate, but it is a really cool design. I've had this since 2007 when it came out. I bought it in Las Vegas, actually. It was just at a random t-shirt store. A cool design. I've always thought it was neat having the Myers mask and all that in the background. It's pretty cool. And on the back, Evil Has a Destiny. This is probably my oldest Halloween t-shirt in my collection. I remember when I did find this thing, I was disappointed because I'm like, oh, I wish it was the '78 movie and not the new '07. But whatever, it was still cool, so I still bought it. But it was a time where I didn't even know where I could get horror-themed t-shirts back in '07. Apparently, a few of them were actually out there and in existence already. But nowadays, there's quite a variety we have, as you know. But yeah, this is probably the first Halloween t-shirt in my collection. Okay, and moving on to the last one of my sort of bootleg Halloween t-shirts. This is one of my favorites here. I found this one online probably in 2017, 2018, around there. Like the new It had recently come out, as you can tell by this Pennywise on here, but it's this hilarious Michael Myers basically dragging Pennywise by the hand, and it says, "Not everyone floats." I kind of like that. That was badass. It was like a little shot at Pennywise saying, "Yeah, I don't think so." So that's kind of cool. But yeah, this is one of those ones that I spotted online that I just thought was way too funny, so I had to order one. All right, so for today's question, it is, what is your favorite clown-themed horror movie? Now, clowns have kind of been in the forefront for a while, especially since 2017 and It came out, the remake of It. And of course, there's Terrifier that has come out in the last few years. Terrifier 2's in the theaters now, and apparently it's killing it. There's a lot of clown horrors, though. Lots. Like Haunt was, you know, there's clowns in there. You know, there's the Fun House, there's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. There's all kinds of clown horror movies out there. But for me, I am going to go with the OG It from 1990. Pennywise, played by Tim Curry, is still my favorite clown horror. I think that man is brilliant. I adore his acting. And I'm picking him over Bill's Pennywise, not because Bill didn't do an amazing job, because that new Pennywise is fucking scary. But the thing about Tim's Pennywise is he wasn't meant to be scary originally. and clowns aren't. Clowns are supposed to be, funny, and they're not supposed to be scary at all. So I think in order to achieve that clown look, you shouldn't look scary. I mean, you should be able to become scary and be scary for sure. That's more important than just looking scary. But the new Pennywise, yes, he looks like a badass for sure. But I mean, he's scary from the get-go, whereas the other one, Tim's was he's just kind of creepy like most clowns are. You're kind of unsure, you don't know what's going on with him. He's trying to, be funny and all that. So I don't know. I've always had a soft spot for that one and Tim Curry. I love Tim Curry, and I love that 1990 movie. Tommy Lee Wallace directed it. It was great. I really like it. Ending's a little weird. Not too huge on that spider thing. It looked kind of cheesy, but great movie. That's definitely my favorite clown horror. And I definitely have to give a shout out to Art the Clown. He is climbing up that scale fast. Definitely a really interesting character, mixed in with a lot of other amazing clown killers and freak shows over the years. But Art is gaining a lot of steam, so I'll definitely take my hat off to him. He's coming full steam, so Pennywise will have to watch his back, I guess. But that's my pick. I would pick 1990's It as my favorite. What is your favorite clown horror movie of all time? Let me know in the comments, and we will see you again for day 18.